My formation in this fallen, broken world was the real you is not lovable. You got to hide that. You got to bury that. If you want to be accepted, you got to bury that. You got to hide that. You got to live behind a wall. You got to live behind a mask. Lock that up. Bury it. It's not. You're not lovable there. You're not going to be loved there.
There is a movie I just watched, which I want you to watch.
Okay.
And I want everybody to watch it. It's called Old by M. Night Shyamalan. You heard of it? You seen it? Did you watch it?
I'm going to make a note of it right now.
I want to show you a clip before this episode's done.
All right.
It broke my heart. I was flying back from Poland to... I
have a little movie list here on my phone, so I'm writing it down right now so I don't forget. Old by...
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, that one.
That one,
Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh. It's about a group of people who go to a beach, and the beach has this property that advances their age quickly. So in one day, you age 50 years. And there's a woman who really takes pride in her appearance.
Ooh, I gotta watch this.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show it to you because it's the exact opposite of Song of Songs 2. Let me see your face, and then the dove does. The dove turns. But in this, and if people have seen it, they know the exact clip I'm talking about. It's horrifying. She will not be seen. I'm going to show it to you. At some point in this interview, I want to take a break, and maybe we could find a way to play that clip for folks.
Matt, that scene that you just described, that is the warning that you won't, the don't be seen. I don't want to be seen. I will not be seen. That's that defensive wall.
Yeah.
If we build a defensive wall around our lives to keep ourselves safe.
Here's what we're going to do. So what I think we should do is, if you go to YouTube and you type in, let's see, old, what would it be? Girl in cave, old. It's probably like a 1 minute clip. Once you find that, if we can put that up on the screen, unfortunately I don't have a TV we can watch it. I want to go around, I want to show it to you. And
okay.
I know I'm not giving you much to go on there.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, because it's exactly what the Lord wants people to watch right now. Like in the context of this conversation,
I'll tell you a movie scene that gets at the same idea. I don't know if it's as compelling as the one you're going to share, but I rewatched recently. What's it called?
She says something like, I don't want to see the light, or sorry, I'm cutting you off.
That's right.
But it's a girl, she's like in a yellow bikini, but she's getting old.
Don't look at me.
Yes. Oh.
Did you find it?
I think so.
Are you able to put that on the screen and for me and Christopher to come watch it together?
Yes. I'm trying to think of a way to put it on stream that won't get us.
It's only a 3 minute clip. I think so long as you comment on it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I share this
yes,
other
sorry,
scene? That's all right.
Yeah.
Notting Hill with Hugh Grant.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago.
An old rom-com, Julia Roberts, Hugh Grant, Notting Hill. So she plays this famous movie star in the movie, and through odd circumstances, she meets this owner of a small bookshop on Notting Hill in London. And they're kind of dancing in, is it possible for us to have a relationship? You're this huge movie star, and everybody in the whole world knows who you are. My mom can't even remember my name, he says. And so they go back and forth, and they kind of date a little bit, and then they break up, and then she comes back and says, I really want to give this a go with you. Can we have a relationship? And he says, can I just say no? It's not going to work. Everybody knows who you are. Nobody knows who I am. You're going to break my heart. And I couldn't handle it. And she says, and Julia Roberts acts it very well. She says, the fame thing isn't really real. The truth is, I'm just a girl standing before a boy, asking him to love me. And she plays it so nakedly. You can see it all in her eyes. She's just vulnerable and saying, don't listen to all that. Those are just masks. It's not real. This is the real me. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy longing to be loved. That scene has haunted me since I first saw it in 1999 because of how the masks are coming down, the walls are coming down, and she's getting naked, right? She's saying, will you love me? And this is the cry of every human heart. And I think we're going to see the reverse in this clip where
I want to give people a heads up before we watch this, Neil, too.
Where this woman, based on what you're saying, is afraid to be seen. And I can see it from the look on your face, how deep that goes for you.
Yeah.
Because it's the fear of every human heart.
So just so people know, this is a very troubling scene. So big trigger warning here. There's nothing sexual in it, but it is horrifying. It's terrifying. And I don't just mean in a spiritual sense. I mean, it's a horror clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's horrible. So I would just kind of warn people. So when you play it and we hear the volume, is that going to add a weird loop for the listeners, or?
I don't think it'll be too bad.
Okay.
I'll just put the link in the description if they just want to watch it.
All right. So.
Don't look at me! Turn off the light! I don't want to be seen! Care is dead, isn't she? Whoever did this killed her, didn't they?
Kara died. She was an accident.
So she was a gorgeous woman who's becoming very old very quickly, and time happens very quickly. So her body's breaking and then healing very quickly.
Don't look.
God, it's already healed in the wrong position.
Turn off the light! Turn the light off!
I'm Chief Medical Officer of my hospital, and I'm not gonna let take it away from me!
Okay, so
there it is.
So just a bit of background. So this so they show up on this island, and they're taken to this beach because people are doing experiments on them because they've found this beach that ages people really quickly, right? And she's this gorgeous blonde in a string bikini who says to her daughter at some point earlier in the film, "Sit up straight. If you don't sit up straight, boys aren't going to like you," right? So she's so into her appearance, and then she gets old, and her whole life has been about how she looks, man, and she just gets old and hates herself. And at one point, her husband says, "Put some makeup on," you know? And so she hides in this cave and she refuses to be seen. So that bit at the end, though, as she's flipping around, what's happening is her bones are breaking, but because time is so quick, it heals immediately. So her body becomes all broken up. But that there is the opposite. It's like, I will not let you see me. I cannot let you see me. Because if you see me, you'll see this, and I'm not acceptable, and I'm not wanted. Ooh.
Matt, this is striking you. It's tapping something deep in your heart. Can you put into words why it's going so deep in you?
I think it's going so deep in me because I think deep down I don't feel wanted.
Yeah.
I think, maybe like many of us as a kid, just through whatever, through the subjective interpretation of parents or through their objective wrongs, through the rejection of friends. I remember I had this girl I really liked when I was about 16 or 17, and man, just felt ugly, freckly, skinny, unattractive. And her friends called me pretending to be her, pretending to want to be with me. Oh man, my heart rejoiced and then got crushed, So I think it's just this fear that I'm really not, you don't want me. And if you think you do, or if anybody thinks they do, in any capacity, it's only because of the mask I've been willing to put on. It's got nothing to do with me, and I know that, right? That's the fear. That's the deep place it's hitting. And so I sat on that plane and I paused that clip and I just, in the name of Jesus Christ, I renounce the lie that I am not desirable. And in the name of Jesus Christ, I proclaim the truth that you love me, that you died for me, you know, that I have friends who love me, that my wife loves me. Yeah. So just.
Are we not getting at the deepest cry of every human heart right here? I mean, if we can allow the layers of things that cake over our hearts to just fade away, be peeled away, and get down to the real stuff in there, is this not the cry of every human heart?
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought about the video.